Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. TCFL Central. This is Gary, and we'll be recording episode 2 of the TCFL regular season, which we'll be playing week 2. Now you can see on our screen here's the league leaders after 1 week, and then that's right here. And then off to the left, we have the standings after 1 week. Remember, this is the head-to-head side. We only play the PC side on the computer using the Action PC football game. There was week 1's recent games. And here's the upcoming for week 2 and on. And for week 2, as you know, we always have a game of the week, and we're going to take Putnam County at Cleveland for week 2. So I guess we can go ahead and get it started. And here's our week 2 game, Transylvania Armadale. Both teams looking for their first win. Armadale's favored. Here's the Putnam County and Cleveland. Cleveland is favored. This will be our game of the week. And then we have Greene and Hazard County. Greene is favored by 2. So 2 are looking for their first win. And then the final game is Detroit at Woodland. Both teams are 1-0. And Detroit is favored by 1. So let's go ahead and get started with the first game. And that'll be Transylvania at Armadale. We'll autoplay it. And I'm not sure why this ends up doing, but almost always the first game in the week, we have to go to the game screen, even though it's not being played as a regular video. And there you go, the Dreadnoughts win by 1 point over Transylvania, 31-30. They pick up their first win of the season. Okay, we'll take a look at the stats. There's your touchdown drives. And you can see Armadale with 18 seconds left. Scored the game-winning touchdown with a Herbert to Olvia pass, with Saunders with the extra point to win it with just 18 seconds left. Here's your drive summaries. And team stats. Both teams passed for nearly 400 yards. They were putting the ball up in the air in that game. Rushing wise, Armadale did crack 100 yards. Whoa. Total, Armadale nearly got to 500 with 482, and Transylvania 434. Not too shabby. Armadale lost 2 players to injuries. And here's your player stat. Cousins had a 99 rate, 387 yards, 1 interception, 2 touchdowns. Herbert also had an interception but threw for 3 touchdowns, 105 rating, and 397 yards passing. On the rushing side, I'm not sure how that would have happened, but no attempts for -13. Guess we have to look in the play-by-play and see what Jorgens was doing. And there's our leading rusher with Darwin over in Transylvania. Leading rusher had 31 yards out of Dula. Receiving wise, there's Smith with 148 on that was for Transylvania. And then on the Armadale side, there was Jennings with 105. He averaged 21 yards catch. And Oliver had 2 touchdowns, receptions. Okay, there's a couple fumble returns. Evidently, this must be a Jurgen fumble recovery or loss or something for that minus 13. Man, there was a bunch of fumbles over here, too, for Transylvania. And Abdul had an excellent return game, averaging 40 yards a return. Okay, and next is this the play-by-play. I imagine if we wanted to find out one play with a minus 13 yards, we go through here and see if we could find it. But you can't, since you're able to stop the video anytime to take a look at any of the statistics. Up here, look at that, with only 3-3 at halftime, and then both teams managed a bunch of scoring in the second half. Okay, so that's it from Armidale. Armidale squeaks by Transylvania 31-30. Okay, let's go back to our game, and this will be our game of the week, Putnam County Cleveland, so we'll skip it. We'll go to Green at Hazard County. Green favored by 2. Auto play. And we have Hazard County picking up their first win, 24-12 over Green. Take a look at the stats. Not much scoring in this game compared to the last game. It was a close game going into the fourth, 14-12, and then Hazard County put a couple more scores on to make it 24-12 after 4. Here there's a stats, and Green had 300 net yards offense. Hazard County 283, nothing like the previous game. Well, actually, look at Green. Wow, that's a lot of yards rushing, 173. We'll take a look at that and see how that shapes up on who actually got the yardage. There's Green. Mahomes only had a 41% rating, 2 interceptions, no touchdown. And Pollard nearly cracked 100 with 91 yards there for Green. On Hazard County was May with 1 interception, 2 touchdowns, not quite 200 yards passing. The team ran pretty good, close to 100, but Barkley only managed 45. Take a look at the receivers. Not a whole lot here. Everybody seemed to have a couple catches, but not for a whole lot of yards. No fumbles on the Hazard County side. It looks like there was 2 on Green. Okay, so we'll finish up with the play-by-play and go on to the third game in week 2. Okay, again, final. Green 12, Hazard County 24. Okay, heading over to the third game on the schedule is Detroit and Woodland. Both teams are 1-0. Detroit favored by a slim margin, so let's auto-play that. And then remember, our game of the week will be the Putnam County at Cleveland. And there's a final. Woodland rolled over Detroit 40-10. Love threw for 352 yards and 3 touchdowns. Okay, see Woodland scored in all 4 quarters. Detroit only scored in the second. There you have the scoring drives. There's all the drives. Woodland, 352 yards in the air. Detroit nearly 200 and almost rushed for 100. Detroit 289, 429 for Woodland. Whoa, there's Detroit's downfall. 5 turnovers. Oof. Whoops. Okay, there's your drive summaries again. Team stats. Few injuries. Here's the passing. Oh my God, Richardson threw for 5 interceptions. That may be the last time Detroit starts Richardson. Love had an excellent game, 115 rating, 352 yards, no interceptions, 3 touchdowns. Neither team rushed for a touchdown, which is kind of interesting. Receiving, Pittman had 111 yards reception. Wow, he even picked up 7 first downs. 6 over there by Natsua. Fumbles, returns. Defense, and there's your play-by-play. Yeah, 5 interceptions there. Seems like he should have been taken out and not played the whole game. But anyway, that's it from Woodland. It's Woodland 40, Detroit 10. So, last on the schedule is our game of the week. That's Putnam County and Cleveland. Both teams are 1-0. So we'll go ahead and get this game started. Now this is the regular, and the computer is running both. Cleveland is favored by 10. We'll see how that holds up. See the tallest Detroit game, favored by 1, and get beat by 30. Okay, I think we're ready to go ahead and start up this game. Starting offenses and defenses. See Sam Denaro, Arnold, and quarterback Putnam County Joe Toro for Cleveland. It's the coin toss, and there you have it. Looks like it's going to be Cleveland with the ball, right? Well, anyway, we'll do the kickoff and see if that little ball is correct or if it's actually pointing to the kicking team.
Welcome to Cleveland Browns STA. Putnam Co against Cleveland. Who boots it?
Okay, there's the kickoff. And a very, very nice return there by the Gladiators. And we'll
Shotgun.
go ahead and let our
Burrow calls
play-by-play
out the signals.
announcer continue with the play call. And we'll be back after the game.
First and 10 from the 46. Burrow barks out the signals. 3rd and 13 from the 49. Burrow barks out the signals. Beringer back to punt. Darnold in the shotgun. Second and 2 from the 29. Darnold calling an audible. Third and inches from the 27. "48-yard field goal for Koo. Whiteman to hold. Into the wind. This will give them the lead. The snap from Beebe. Burrow from the shotgun. Burrow barks out the signals. Second and 7. Burrow calls out the signals. Third and 7 from the 41.
Pass interference. Defense, number 6. Automatic, first down.
Second and 10 from the 46. Burrow barks out the signals. Second and 10 at the 31. Third and 3. Burrow calling signals. Z your line to kick off.
Kicking team.
Darnold from the shotgun. Darnold at the line. Darnold at the line. Darnold calling an audible. First and 10 from the 24.
Offsides. Defense, number 3, 5-yard penalty.
Third and 2 from the 16. "34-yard try for Koo. Whiteman to hold. Good snap. The snap from Beebe. Koo to kick off. Burrow from the shotgun. Putnam showing blitz. Putnam Co showing blitz. Third and 3 from the 43. Fourth and 1 from the 41. First and 10 from the 33.
False start. Offense, number 8. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Second and 15. Third and 9. Beringer to punt. Putnam Co breaks the huddle. Shotgun. Third and 10 from the 20. Whiteman back in punt formation. First and 10 at the 28. Shotgun formation. First and 10 from the 40. Second and 6 from the 44. Burrow at the line. Here's the kick from Z-Your line.
Illegal block. Receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
Darnold in the shotgun. Someone jumped. Possible free play for Darnold.
Offsetting penalties. Repeat, first down.
Darnold calling signals. First and 10. From the shotgun. Second and 8 from the 48. Second and 10. 3rd and 10 from the 40. Behringer to punt. Washington standing inside his own 10. Shotgun. Darnold calls out the signals. Darnold calls the signals. Darnold calls out the signals. Third and 3. Putnam co-trailing by 11. 1st and 10 from the 49. 4:55 in the second. Darnold calls out the signals. Darnold at the line. First and 10 from the 19. Burrow in the shotgun. Second and 8 from the 21. Third and 7.
Offsides. Defense. Number 92, 5-yard penalty.
Putnam co doesn't look ready. Burrow at the line. Second and 6 from the 47. Burrow calls out the signals. Third and 3 at the 50. Current drive, 8 plays, 46 yards. 2:17 off the clock. Third and 3 from the 35. First and 10. They're looking for Jacobs. Current drive, 11 plays, 64 yards. They've used 2:53 on the clock. Cleveland by 11. Current drive, 12 plays, 64 yards. 2:57 off the clock. 3rd and 4 from the 11. "29-yard attempt for Z-Line. Into the wind. Brewer with the snap. Putnam co-trailing by 11. 1st and 10 from the 20. 1:04 in the second. Shotgun. Second and 5 from the 25. Putnam co in a hurry up. Darnold with a hard count. Putnam co-trailing by 11. Darnold using a hard count. Third and 14. Darnold with a hard count. Darnold calls out the signals. Putnam co can't get a play off. Here's the kick from Z-Line. Shotgun formation. Third and 5 at the 44. Putnam co-trailing by 11. 4th and 2 at the 47. Darnold at the line.
Holding. Offense. Number 78, 10-yard penalty.
Darnold at the line. Third and 7 from the 16. Fourth and 1 from the 10. Darnold calling signals. Who with the kick? Shotgun. Burrow at the line. Third and 10 from the 25. Beringer from punt formation. Putnam Co down 4. First and 10 at the 32. Shotgun. Darnold calling signals. Putnam Co trailing by 4. First and 10 from the 48. Putnam Co trailing by 4. First and 10. Putnam Co trailing by 4. Second and goal at the 10. Third and goal. "28-yard try for Koo. Wind at his back. Good snap from center. The snap from BB. Koo to kick off. First and 10. From the shotgun. Burrow calls out the signals.
Offsides, defense. Number 99, 5-yard penalty.
Cleveland leads by 1. Cleveland by 1. Burrow calling signals. Second and 13 from the 43. Burrow making changes at the line. Third and 3 from the 33. Burrow calls out the signals. Fourth and 3 from the 33. Putnam Co showing blitz. First and 10. I formation. 9-play 57-yard drive. 4:36 off the clock. Third and 9. "29-yard attempt for Z-Urline. Wind at his back. Good snap from center. The snap from Brewer. Here's the kick from Z-Urline. Putnam co-trailing by 4. Darnold in the shotgun. Cleveland leads by 4. 2nd and 10 from the 16. Shotgun formation. Third and 5 from the 11. Burrow calls out the signals.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic. First down.
Gladiators by 4. 1st and goal at the 3. From the I. Goal line defense. Here's the kick from Z-Your line. First and 10 at the 25. Darnold from the shotgun. Darnold calls out the signals. Second and 10 from the 25. Putnam co-trailing by 11. 1st and 10. Second and 2 from the 44. Darnold in a pistol formation. Putnam co-hustling to the line. Darnold barks out the signals. Third and 3. Putnam co-hustling to the line. Darnold calls out the signals. First and 10 from the 33. Putnam co in a hurry up. Second and 2 from the 25. Putnam co in a hurry up. Darnold at the line. Third and 4 from the 27. Hurry up offense. Darnold calls the signals. "45-yard try for Koo. Into the wind. The snap from Beebe. High snap. But Whiteman got it down. Here's the kick from Koo. First and 10 from the 27. Cleveland ahead by 8. 2nd and 9 from the 28. From the I. Slow down offense. Third and 6. Slow down offense. Shotgun. Burrow calls out the signals. Behringer will punt. Shotgun. Darnold at the line. Putnam in a hurry up. From the hurry up. Hurry up offense. Hill is doubled at the line. Second and goal from the 5. Putnam in a hurry up.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 3. Automatic. First down.
Goal line defense. Shotgun formation. Burrow at the line. Cleveland leads by 8. 2nd and 7. Burrow calling signals. Cleveland working slowly. Cleveland leads by 8. Cleveland taking their time. Burrow barks out the signals. First and goal. The kick from Z-Ur line. First and 10. 1:56 left in the game. Shotgun. First and 10. Putnam down 15. Putnam trailing by 15. Some movement up front. Possible free play for Darnold.
Encroachment. Defense. Number 91, 5-yard penalty.
Darnold at the line. Putnam down 15. 2nd and 5 at the 47. 1:19 left in the game. Hence team on the field. Who to kick off? Here's the kick from Z-Your line. Squib kick. Shotgun formation. Putnam trailing by 15. 2nd and 10 from the 29. 0:42 in the 4th. Cleveland in a prevent. Darnold calling signals. Third and 10 at the 29. Putnam trailing by 15. Darnold at the line. Putnam trailing by 15. Third and 15 from the 39. 0:15 in the 4th. Darnold calls out the signals.
Okay, that kind of wraps it up here at Cleveland as the Gladiators win 38-23 over Putnam County. Hope you weren't waiting too long, but we're back. Okay, here's the stats. Looks like the game ended maybe on an interception and a couple misses. Wow, Putnam County 329 yards passing. Cleveland rushed for 145 and 280. Both teams over 400. Putnam County 465. Cleveland 434. Few injuries, both Putnam County and Cleveland. Player stats. Burrow had another fantastic game. 289 yards, 4 touchdowns. Darnell, 349 rushing. He had 4 interceptions, so 2 touchdowns, 61. That was Putnam's County downfall with the 4 interceptions. Jacobs rushed for 100 yards for Cleveland. For Putnam County, their total was 121 yards, over 100, with a couple players getting some pretty good stats. With 4 carries, 40 yards, 10 yard average. Here's your receivers. Kamara nearly had 100 yards. Same over Cleveland. Bowers nearly 100 yards. And there's the rest of your stats. Then there's the final play-by-play. You can see it was a pretty close game there for a while. And then Cleveland took over and Putnam County just didn't have enough to catch up. Okay, again, final. Here in Cleveland, Cleveland 38, Putnam County 23. Okay, let's go back in. Take a look at those stats. Okay, there was your week 2 game. Woodland over Detroit, Hazard County over Greene, Cleveland over Putnam County, Armandale over Transylvania. Gladiators are 2-0, lead the East, and the Dogs are 2-0, lead the Central. A couple teams still looking for their first win after 2 weeks. Heading into week 3, here's your week 3 games. Greene at Detroit, Cleveland at Armandale, Transylvania, Putnam County, Woodland at Hazard County. And there's your league leaders. Love is taking over first place over Herbert, but you can see we have 300-point passers in Love, Burrow, and Herbert. Rushing, Cleveland had Jacobs with 175. And also the leading receiver with 16 catches along with Putnam County Kamara. You can check out all the rest of the statistics. Look at Murphy there for Armandale, 3 interceptions. Okay, let's take a look at the power rating. And even though Woodland lost, no, Woodland has 2-0. They're the Dogs. They won 30-16 and 40-10. You can see they're the leader in offense, defense, and power ratings after week 2. Okay, well, I think that's going to wrap it up here at TCFL Central. This is Gary signing off. Enjoy the rest of your evening.